Next at 6, we have your latest coronavirus headlines. Vice President Mike Pence will be in Madison tomorrow, highlighting the production of ventilators here.
But first, Governor Evers has announced his plan to reopen Wisconsin's economy. Amy Reed joins us live to explain how it'll work and what one group is asking for instead. Amy?
The Badger Bounce Back plan doesn't have a timeline. Instead, there's certain criteria the state needs to meet to trigger phases of reopening. But the Wisconsin Tavern League says bars and restaurants need something sooner.
When we saw May 26th, we realized that we have to do something for our members to try and get them open.
The Wisconsin Tavern League's executive director spent his weekend coming up with a plan. He says his members' livelihoods depended on it.
Going from April 24th to May 26th, while to the general public it may not seem like a long time, for a small business person that it is closed up, it's an eternity.
The Tavern League sent their idea to the governor Monday morning, asking for restaurants and bars to be allowed open starting May 1st. In exchange, all employees would wear masks and gloves, capacity would be cut in half, tables would be 6 feet apart with no more than 6 seated there, paper menus and table condiments would be removed, and self-serve stations would be cut.
To just create people walking through the door, spending money, will help keep these doors open, because many, as I said, many of our members will not survive this. And it's just not in our industry, but it's all over. But our people are hurting. They're hurting terribly.
Hours later, the governor announced his plan, not with a specific date, but instead specific guidelines for economic reopening.
First, we need to see a 14-day decline of COVID-19 symptoms reported. Second, we need to see a 14-day decline of positive tests as a % of total tests. And third, we need to make sure our hospitals can treat all patients and have a robust testing programs in place for at-risk healthcare workers.
Phase 1 would allow restaurants to open. Phase 2, bars. May 1st, he said, isn't likely. But the Tavern League said if these businesses can't open again soon, they may not be able to open again at all.
These are people's livelihoods. It's their life savings. It's a retirement program. And right now, it's all in jeopardy.
Evers said that his plan is based on guidelines released by the White House. The Department of Health Services is keeping track of that data that they'll use to roll out these different phases. So far, we haven't seen a consistent day-to-day decline. And with us being 2 weeks removed from in-person voting, the department is monitoring for any potential spike in new cases, but we haven't seen that yet.
All right, Amy, live at the Capitol. Amy, thank you.